If you leave this room, I know those feelings will surface soon. And left to my own devices, I'll spiral down into another crisis. Don't leave me to my insecurities. Don't leave me to all my anxiety.
You are listening to Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio.
All new shows to listen to on Spectrum on Air. Reggae.
Ooh, yeah.
Rock and roll jukebox.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue shoe.
And country go. All new shows on Spectrum on Air. Visit our website on spectrumonair.com or listen on Mixcloud Live.
Don't forget, you can listen to this radio station on the Get Me Radio platform. Download the Get Me Radio app and listen on your Android or Apple mobile phone, and a whole range of TV apps such as Roku, Fire, Android and Apple TV. You can also listen on Alexa and Google Home devices. Just search for Get Me Radio. Download the apps and listen to this radio station on your favourite devices.
So who is this week's number one? Let's count down the top 40. Hi, this is Mike Reed. On Sundays here at Spectrum on Air, we'll have the Heritage Chart between 5 and 7. Join me then.
Having trouble advertising your act? Need more exposure without breaking the bank? Here at CJC Promotions, we believe that teamwork, bonding and having fun go hand in hand with promoting your work. We believe in artists getting the exposure they deserve without experiencing the stressful side of social media and advertising. With contacts worldwide covering a multidisciplined media environment, we can target your talent so you gain the experience without the consequence of wasted time in unproductive ventures. So, if you are serious about getting your talent out there, just contact Catherine at cjcpromotions.co.uk. That's Catherine at cjcpromotions.co.uk. And remember, our aim is to nurture your talent, not exploit it.
You are listening to Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Welcome to another episode of the Bandcamp Hour. My name is Cybertronix. I am here with the lovely, the smashing, the wonderful Mayah, and we are doing episode, I can't remember what episode, 57.
I think it's 57.
57 of the Bandcamp Hour, live to you on Mixcloud and on YouTube. courtesy of Spectrum on Air. The Bandcamp Hour is the show dedicated to supporting independent artists and all releases on Bandcamp Hour. Specifically, we do synthwave, but we also do dark wave, cyberpunk, synth pop, chill wave, dream wave, electronic music, and alternative electronic music. Right. I think that's the intro dealt with. How are you, Mayah? How are you? Back for another Sunday?
I'm not too bad. Yeah, looking forward to the show. I know we've got quite a jam-packed one this week. Lots of songs to get through.
Absolutely. Loads of songs to get through. And I am assured,
we'll be running smooth as butter today.
Well, by the technician of the show who has spent all week slaving over trying to make sure it is going to run smoothly tonight. So we do want it to run well for him. Shout goes out to anyone who's in the chat. If there's no one in the chat yet, well, hopefully there will be some people in the chat soon. Why shouldn't you end up arguing with a skunk, Mayah?
Why shouldn't you end up arguing with a skunk? Other than the obvious, because you might end up stinking, but I don't know.
They always kick up a stink.
Oh, gosh.
All right. Okay. Any music news for you this week, just before we move on? Anything you want to talk about?
I have a single dropping next week.
What's it called?
On Friday. It's called Boyfriend.
Hey, boyfriend.
It's very... let's say it's very Stock Aitken and Waterman inspired, so very like heavy pop synth. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a bit different for me. It's not one I've written, but it is one I'm vocalizing on, so it should be fun.
Who wrote it?
Nick Rickson, my mate.
I remember old Nick Rickson.
Yeah, he wrote and produced it. It was supposed to be a duet, and then he was just like, you sound too good on this. You need to do this on your own. I was like, you sure? So I kind of hijacked the song unintentionally, but yeah.
Okay. Well, well, maybe we'll get that on the show next week then after it's released.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Why the hell not? Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay. Our first track for today, we're going to go over to Future Analog. And his album Hope, Volume 1, which has been released through Retro Reverb Records. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that you do feature on this as well, Mrs. Mayah?
I do feature on this one. We did a track called Horizon.
That's it, Horizon.
Yeah.
It's small for me over here.
From what I can see, the album's doing really well.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, it's on CD as well. So we've did well with the pre-orders. Digital orders have been good. Yeah, positive. Really good album.
It's streaming nicely as well from what I could see. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've started all the stream submissions on Friday. Saturday. Okay, it's a 9-track album. In the Beginning is the first, then we've got Sinners, Only Have Eyes for You featuring Bunny X, Beautiful Liar, Issues, Horizon featuring Maya Kamara, Algorithm featuring Neon She, Be Alive, and Summer of Love featuring Wesley Reed from OAG, and Ross Island, who I believe is Paul's partner or Future Analog's partner. So I know there's also a little something hidden in the track for people if you want to. You get a little extra if you purchase the album. So I won't say what it is, but it's in there anyway. Right, Maya,
let's treats. So that's cool.
Little treats. There's a couple of little treats in there. I think 2 little treats, which is nice. Maya, let's start with the artwork as always. Go on, over to you.
Okay, so the artwork.
Oh, sugar! Hold on, I know what I'm not doing.
I'll take my camera down.
No, you've got to remind me that, Maya. I'm gonna come on.
I completely forgot myself. Sorry, friends.
You are not on your game at all. I mean,
we're both slipping. We're both slipping. Okie dokie. So the album is a very sort of dark, sort of murky street. It's wet, slicked roads, cars just in the distance, skyscrapers, and, it looks like a real sort of busy bankers type of street. Lights, sort of pink and peachy lights, blue lights everywhere. And Future Analog, his logo is there. With
What do you think of his logo?
It's very space age. I like it. It would. It kind of gives me superhero vibes. I don't know why.
Okay.
Like I could picture like a movie with that type of font, like a Terminator, RoboCop type of thing. Yeah. And Hope obviously is in like a neon blue with like a blood red stroke around it. And volume 1 underneath with your Retro Reverb Records logo on the side. So, yeah. Although, just to let you know, friend, you are sideways and on top of the artwork.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Here we go. How about
Just
now?
to let you know. So
No. There we go. Right. Now
that's better.
People can see
So
it as well.
anyone on the Mixcloud or YouTube can have a gander at that. But yeah, it's a very simple, but it's a nice cover. I like it.
Yeah.
And you guys can obviously check this out at futureanalog.bandcamp.com. So do go over there and check it out because it's an awesome album.
Thanks.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm on it. I'm saying that because it's true.
It's a good album. It's a good album. Well, they're going to listen to one of the tracks now, so we'll see how that goes. On the artwork, just to mention, there is a flying car in the sky on the top left. I think
is that what that is? I couldn't tell if it was like a UFO or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, some kind of, it's like dystopian future style thing. And to support Future Analog, it is futureanalog.bandcamp.com. I'll just read the description. Crafted over 2 years in the Future Analog's own studio, this album showcases a fusion of retro-inspired synth pop and contemporary house beats, all wrapped in a polished modern production featuring an exciting lineup. We've already talked about who featured on there, so I won't go into that. Right, Mayah, I think...
Yeah.
So there's so many good tracks on this.
There is, yeah.
But the one that stood out and the one that he's looking for a remix of, by the way, hint, nudge, Mayah, is I really liked Only Have Eyes for You featuring Bunny X.
I love that track. Yeah, that's a great track.
It caught my attention. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that one today.
Awesome.
Let's get into the track.
Let's do it.
Coming apart at the seams. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Think you know how I feel. Don't make me say it again. You already know that I only have eyes for you. Don't make me say it again. You already know that I only have eyes for you. Don't make me say it again. You know how I feel. Already know that I only have eyes for you. Don't make me say it again. You know how I feel. Already know that I only have eyes for you. Don't make me say it again. And we are back in the house. Hey, Mayah. Right.
Hello.
Hello. Right. What? Do you know what I really liked about that track? There's this like bomb. I can't do the sound. There's this like beeline sound, and it really goes with the vocals. What were your thoughts on it?
Well, I love Abby's voice. I've told her this. I said to her, she's just got such a distinctive pop vocal. It's not your sort of standard voice. She's got a richness to her voice that I love, and I think it goes so well with his production. Is what I like about this track is that it's one that you can sort of have in the background and drive along to, but it's also one you can just vibe to. So it's just a great pop track. It's got like a sunniness about it with a slightly darker edge. So it's a cool song. So
Yeah.
10 out of 10 for me. It's definitely one of those songs that you think that's a hit.
Yeah, I agree. And I think I think I heard recently that Bunny X have got a little bit of one of them's not very well.
Yeah, Abby did let me know Mary's she's not too well at the moment, but Abby's still pushing on and working on music, and hopefully Mary will be able to come and do more music with her soon. So much love to both of them because they're lovely, lovely girls and they're super talented. So
yeah, so a big shout goes out then to is it Mary's not well, did you say?
Yeah.
A big shout goes out to Mary. I hope it's not too serious. Everyone at Retro Reverb Records wishes you a speedy recovery and hopefully hear back from both of them in the future. Okay,
Yeah.
you are listening to Cybertronix. I'm here with Mayah Kamara. We just played Bunny X. I've forgotten the name of the track. Remind me.
That was Only Have Eyes for You by Future Analog featuring Bunny X on his new album, Hope.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We can't see you, by the way, Cole. Where you
That's
at?
all right. Don't worry. I'll be back. Here I am. Here I come. Here I am. Where am I?
I'm like, where's he at?
I'm back.
Hey,
I'm back.
you're sideways,
I'm still
though.
pushing. I'm still pushing buttons everywhere in the background. That's what's going on. And also, I just deleted the whole playlist by accident in the middle of the song.
Fun times.
Yeah. So I've just been trying to catch up on that. That's why I did it.
Trying to get it done.
Let's move on.
Let's move on
to one of your releases, one of your choices, not releases.
Okay.
Sorry, for the day, and I'm just going to go and let you know what that is. I'll just find it in the background. Here it is. Mm-hmm. Bang. All right, I'll disappear again. I'm off.
We're playing Chelsea.
All right. So, you a big fan of Chelsea?
Chelsea's a mate of mine, and her music stood out to me before we sort of got to sort of know each other, because she's so eclectic in her style. So she'll do synth pop, she'll do a little bit of R&B, she'll do a bit of trip hop, she'll do a bit of stuff that's got a bit of synth rock to it. Like, she has quite a varied soundscape, but all with that synth backdrop, which I like. And unlike a lot of the other chicks in the scene, she's fully tatted up. She's got that kind of rock edge to her. And yeah, she's just dropped this album, which she's been leading up to it. A lot of these songs had been released as singles prior, and she's now dropped the album Love Warrior 2 Addendum. And I thought, yeah, let's play a little something, because she deserves it. It's a great record. So
Okay, and how did you meet her?
just floating about on the interwebs, on the scene. I saw her around a few times, and we're talking maybe, I think in the COVID times, probably. I got to know her, and she and I have actually just done a song together that will be on her next album as well.
emails, 30
messages, and
So
a phone
yeah,
by 10.
that's cool.
I'm already underwater.
Yeah, I like that she's just completely authentically herself. She doesn't try and look like anyone else, doesn't try and sound like anybody else, but she's very much like,
to keep me high and dry.
she's very much like, you know, let me push some of the positiveness in the industry.
Sorry, I think you might have just heard some noise there. Did you?
I did. I don't know what it was though.
Yeah, no, it's flipping YouTube. You know when you turn.
When it's auto playing.
I uploaded the thing and it just started playing.
I hate that. I can't stand that.
Me. Yeah,
I can't stand that. Yeah, but I'll let you describe the album cover.
Sure, why not? Let's do it. Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, I can see for a woman with similar color hair to yourself. Sort of purpley, pinky hair. She's on a sports bike, a red sports bike, one of those low rider ones where you have to lean forward. I'm assuming it's Chelsea. I don't know.
Yeah, it does look like Chelsea, although Chelsea has a few more tattoos than this chick, but still.
She's got blue sunglasses and she looks like she's riding down a street, but the street's kind of like the view of the street is really zoomed in. So it looks like the sides of the street are really close to the rider of the bike. And I would say she looks like she's in like Tokyo or somewhere. So just all neon lights, everything in the background. It says Chelsea Owen on the bottom right in sort of with white writing but pink glow, and Love Warrior 2. I'm assuming there's a Love Warrior 1. Is in the same font. Yeah, I think that's what I can see. Yeah.
Super neon.
Yeah, very. No, I like it. I mean, it looks like she's had it done properly. It doesn't look like AI.
No, I don't think so.
There are 9 tracks on this album, released on March the 14th, 2025. And she hasn't put a description, but I do like her page. So you can support this by going to chelseaowenmusic.bandcamp.com. That's ChelseaOwenMusic. The tags are, what are our tags?
The tags are 80s electric, lo-fi, hip-hop, pop, synthwave, and Victoria, because she is from Victoria, Canada, I believe.
Yes, she is, yes. Apparently the warmest part of Canada. Like, it's the beachiest part. Okay.
Might be, yeah, she was formerly known as Oceanside Waves, which might be why, for those of you who you may know her that way.
Yeah. What song are we playing from the album today?
I'm going to go with the one that Spotify pushed through my release radar. So let's go with Take Your Time, featuring Demokeys.
Okay. Track 4. All right. Let's get into it. All right. Thanks a lot.
Let's do it.
Can't go backwards, time ever flowing.
And we are back in the house. That was Chelsea Owen. Right. Let's start with some thoughts, some feelings. Oh no, let's start this by ourselves a little bit of time. Let's start with a little shout out to everyone in the chat there. Welcome aboard to the show. We hope you're enjoying it. Leave any comments if you enjoy the tracks and let us know what you think. So, Mayah, thoughts, feelings?
I like that it had like a classic 80s driving beat to it. I like that Chelsea had quite a playful vocal with it. Like she starts off with sort of spoken breathy tones and then she kicks into the singing. So yeah, just a fun song. Definitely one that I'd recommend checking out. I think that one would be good for like a workout playlist because it's got that kind of energy where you could just picture yourself doing sort of light training too.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to hear the whole track. I was just buggering around during the break, and I had a little bit of feedback going on, so I was just trying to sort it out. So I'll just leave it. I'm not going to say too much about it because I don't think I've heard it quite well enough to
Fair enough
to do it justice. But good luck to Chelsea and anyone out there. You should go over there and support Chelsea. She's been in the scene for a long time. Since I've been in the scene anyway.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, she's got a good back catalogue of work or a good body of work, and we go and enjoy some of her stuff. Right, okay. Now, Mayah, big question.
Uh-oh.
No. I was going to ask you.
Dad joke incoming.
No. I was going to ask you if you've got any mum jokes this week.
Do I have any mum jokes? I do.
Bad. She's been invaded by her family.
Did you hear the rumour about butter?
It spread really quickly.
I'm not going to spread it.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah, I had been invaded by the in-laws this week.
How did your husband's 40th go?
It went well last night. Yeah, we had a family dinner in our favourite Turkish restaurant. So lots of fresh, healthy, flavourful food. A few drinks flowing. He had a good time. We had a good time. But I'm not gonna lie, it's nice to have my house back with everybody gone, and it's quiet now. Because my family are all super loud, and when they talk, everyone gets louder than the other. And even me as a power belt singer, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is loud.
This is loud.
It's loud. Yeah.
I've been having one of those weeks where my wife's been annoying me. I don't know why. She's just
nice. I hope she's not listening.
Just right getting underneath my skin. Everything she does is just feels like she's trying to make my life harder all the time.
She might be feeling the same way about you, my friend.
I knew you were going to go all defensive on the women front.
No, I'm just saying, look, as much as we love our spouses, there are some times where it's like you're doing my head in.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those. It was one of those. Listen, I'll tell you what though. Why do ducks have feathers on their tails?
Why do ducks have feathers on their tails? Because they like to get in a flap? I don't know.
No, to hide their butt quacks.
Oh my gosh, really?
Really?
Wow.
Oh, he went there. Oh my God.
That was so I can't. Anywho.
Come on.
Do you know what I think? I think we should play the track by Lematos. We've been trying to play this track for the past 2 weeks.
Do you know what? Have you just put me in a bind? Because have I got it up? No, I haven't. Of course I haven't. Right?
You haven't.
No,
but you know I'm right. We should finally get to it.
Yeah, but people don't understand how many things I have to move around.
I'm going to send you it right
No, I don't need you to. Don't do it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
He's on
right,
it like white on rice, people. He's
fair
on
enough.
it.
You are right. We've got a few songs that we need to play. Right, we have described this before, but I'll just quickly do it. It looks like it's all blue, sort of like not blue. I don't know what's that
color.
It's
kind of like a teal color.
Yeah.
It looks like a serrated blade, and there's two hands in the middle of it that look like they're dripping with blood and they're dripping. And the album, the track rather, is No Tomorrow instrumental. So it's quite a cool artwork, actually. It's not the sort you'd see every day.
Yeah,
It's
the hands
plain, but it's striking.
Yeah, the hands look like they've been chopped off, but they also look like they're going to clap together.
Yeah, or like they're almost in like a praise kind of gesture. It's like it's quite an abstract cover.
Well, it also goes with the banner, which I'm assuming is his logo, but it's slightly different because it's the same imagery, but it doesn't look like a.
It doesn't quite look so horror film-esque.
Well, it's white. The outlines are white, and it doesn't look like a saw, and the hands aren't bleeding. Those are the two main differences. Anyway, this guy's
I think that's his thing, because I've looked at some of the other artwork, and he seems to use the serrated hands a lot, just with different colouring.
Maybe he's just, very handy.
The dad jokes are just pouring out of you, mate. I can't.
He seems like the kind of guy, who'd lend you a hand if you needed.
Oh gosh, they keep on coming, people. Well, with this track, the tags are electric, film score, soundtrack, synth pop, synth wave, wistful wave, whatever that is, and Montreal.
Right, okay. And to support this, you can go to lamentos.bandcamp.com. That's lematos.bandcamp.com. And you're all right. It is time to get into.
It's time to play it, finally.
Here we go, Lamentos.
Here we go.
And we are back on there. Yes. So, what did you think of that one, Maya? Thoughts, feelings?
It's got that classic sound. It sounded like a Tal Uno ARP bass. I could be wrong, but it had that feel. Yeah, you know, like that classic bom 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 kind of bass. Very sort of dreamy crystalline synth running through the top.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. You know what I'm gonna say? What's my bugbear?
The artwork doesn't
match.
I was thinking that. It looks like it's going to be dark, doesn't it? It comes across.
I was expecting something a little grittier and a little grimier, and it's very sort of like it's very sort of like fairy tales cupcake party on the clouds type of vibe. It's very dreamy.
It's got spacey vibes, but it's also, you know, those kind of like, it was like a light source going through it, and like
and then you had that ding 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 ding, like that kind of crystalline synth.
It kind of reminded me of like BMX Bandits music, like for 80s BMX stuff, and I like the guy's got like chopped off hands. I was like, you can't ride any BMXs with those.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I like the production. It's a nice dreamwave track, but I don't understand the artwork.
I want to ask you a question. Are we breaking a trend, right? You and I, you know, because in the synthwave scene, everyone loves each other, and that's nice. You know, spread the love, spread the power. But we just bring the shades. We're just like, doesn't matter.
Shades. Oh no. I'm not trying to be shady. Oh no.
Oh, I am. No,
you completely are.
I selected it. I selected it. Let's be honest. I selected it, and I haven't played it for 3 weeks because of various things. I enjoyed the track. I thought it was a good, strong submission. But you know, I think if we're going to you know, bring a little bit of shade every now and again, at least it keeps the show real. Do you know what I mean?
For me, it's more of a constructive shade because I like the track and I like the artwork. They just don't marry each other too well.
It's more of a shadow than the shade.
You've really taken it to the dark side. Wow. By the way, you're making me dizzy, friend. You are sideways.
Oh my God! How many buttons do you want me to push? Look, I don't care if I'm sideways. Look, you are right. You are
enough so that I haven't got to be on my side.
Another button. Like the thing is, we're going to change background. Right? Tell me what we're playing next before I say. What are we playing next?
Okay. Should we go to one of the YouTube ones? Well, there's one YouTube one. Should we go to that?
I can't remember what it is, man.
That's Alan Void. Il tuo leto buio. I can't pronounce that. Forgive me.
I don't have that artwork.
I don't have the artwork either because it's a YouTube video.
Yeah, that's right. Alan Void. No artwork for that one. No, it's fine. It's fine because now
I did find it. It's on all the social posts. It's just an abstract. Now you're trying to confuse me, friend.
Right. Okay. No. We'll go with Alan Void. Right. Okay. Because he's Italian. Yeah. I think skis.
You think skis?
I think skis. Yeah. Let me just load him up. Okay. Alan Void, YouTube. Okay. This is the one that was playing and annoyed me. Okay.
Sorry, guys. You can see it doesn't take a lot to.
So it's called Il tuo lato buio, which means your dark side in Italian, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, for those of you who are interested in what the artwork would look like, it literally is two triangles slightly tilted to make a pyramid. One of them is a thick white outline with a black triangle inside, and the other is clearly a black one connected to that with the white one on the inside. That's basically it. No text, no nothing. Just monochromatic black and white.
Yeah. Well, it's like a triangle with a X underneath it, isn't it? Like male, female.
Oh no, I don't think so. Not this one.
All right. Well, I don't know what I'm looking at. Anyway, this is only available on YouTube, right? And Alan is spelled ALAIN, and then Void VOID, and it's Il tuo lato buio, which is IL new word, TUO new word, LATO new word, BUIO, and you can find that over there on Bandcamp. Should we jump into it? And
yeah, this one's on YouTube, and if you do check it out, the lyrics are both in Italian and English on there, so you can figure out what they're singing about.
Well, I'm going to read in Italian and see if I can understand just from that. Just a little practice while I'm
just
alive.
A little
right, here we go. Here we go. Let's kick into it.
Let's
this is the Bandcamp Hour, episode 57. My name's Cybertronix, and I'm here with Mayah Kamara. We're going to listen to some music. Right, thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like to learn how to trade from a proven and qualified ex-city trader who can show you his real live trading results? Aren't you tired of these social media guru traders using
Right. Unfortunately, we had to stop that one in the middle because they had an ad that played in the middle of their YouTube video, which is unbelievable.
I was wondering what that was. I was like,
unbelievable.
Oh.
I couldn't do anything about it.
Strange.
Mi dispiace, but that's not a colpa mia. I said, I'm sorry, but that's not my fault.
That's a very, I should say, because I was watching along with the video, very dark.
Very
gothic, very dark, very creepy, very horror movie-esque. But the lyrics, I was looking at the English version of the lyrics, and it's very like, it's very like self-reflective. It's like, you know, you try to do this with yourself, you try to do that with yourself, but you're trapped in your problems and stuff. You need to break free. It's an interesting concept. I will say that.
Yeah. Did you enjoy the video?
Bit dark for me. Bit too dark for me, but I will give them a 10 out of 10 for for the creativity, for the cinematography. I can tell a lot of work went into this video. Like, they've gone and got some cool location shots. You know, they're wearing black contact lenses, white contact lenses, lots of horror makeup, kind of like Renaissance art meets Gothic meets witchy. Like, a lot has gone on to make that video happen. I can see that. It's just not my personal taste. But if you like the darker side of things, that's right up your alley.
And I thought that his vocals went with the sounds, because he's got very sort of classical, very deep male.
Yeah.
It did go with the sound. My criticism of the track was mainly the bass line. It was a bit repetitive.
Yeah, I got that too. I didn't want to sound too judgy, because obviously it's sung in a language I don't speak in. So I can't comment too much on that. But it's well produced, but I agree. I thought that because the vocal cadence is very sort of similar from phrase to phrase, and the instrumentation is also quite repetitive, that bass line cuts through a lot and it's quite repetitive. So I think if it had dropped in and out and some of the synths could have shone a little bit, it might have added a bit more suspense and drama to the track.
I think he seemed like he had quite a powerful voice as well, and I think I can't say for sure, but it sounded like he might have the potential to have a bit of range in there as well in his vocals. And
I agree.
He could have added some range possibly to break it up.
I agree. He's definitely got strength in that voice. I wouldn't be surprised if he's been in choirs or theatre with that kind of voice. He's definitely got that behind him. And to know what, with that kind of a topic, he could have done like a power belt note somewhere. Maybe it came at the end, but the ad break messed us up. And
maybe we missed the best bit. Maybe it was coming.
Maybe, but yeah, shouts out to them. Or to him, Alan Void. Cool concept, cool track. And one thing I will have to say, I like that he's got a consistent branding. All of his artwork is that same monochromatic triangular style, just slightly different per song. So he's crafting out an image and his own aesthetic. So I like when artists do that. So shout out to him for that.
Yeah, well done. Good track overall, but just maybe just some food for thought there for Alan. Right, listen, how do you make a tissue dance, Mayah?
Wipe it. I don't know.
You've got to put a little boogie on it.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? Even though, like, obviously last night, you know what? Who is he? So last night, as you know, was my husband's birthday, and our wedding was so beautiful. Even the cake was in tears.
Did you look that one up? Did you look that up while in the break? I bet you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's not mine. I can't take credit for it. Sorry.
All right, listen. I think since we were on a sort of slightly different vibe, I would say one I chose this week that is different vibe, definitely.
Is this one of the sound?
I don't want to say too much about it. I mean, it's definitely it's alternative electronic submission. So anyone who tuned into the show for synthwave tracks, you can turn over now.
No, don't turn over.
No,
stay for a few
but
minutes.
come back.
Listen.
Expand your horizons, right? Anyway, it's not synthwave, but let's. Shall I just play it and see what you think?
Well, tell us who it is first.
I refuse. No, I'm not. No,
Full surprises, people.
No, I will. Right. Where is she?
She? Oh, I know who this is. Then.
No, you don't. You do?
I do. I have to know. I'm assuming it's Beth Gladen.
Do you know Beth Gladen?
No, but I've realised I hadn't heard of her, and the cover art was interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting, wasn't it? Let me just get old Beth. Do you remember the Garbage Pail Kids stickers when you were a kid? Do you remember those at all?
Vaguely.
You don't remember old Deaf Beth?
Oh my gosh, no.
No, really great. The Garbage Pail I tell you what, next week I'll get a couple of examples. I'll put them up as the pictures and show them. They're really good artwork. They would make fantastic album cover artwork.
So that's what you got when you saw Beth's artwork. You thought, I know what this is.
No. There was a character called Deaf Beth in the Garbage Pail Kids, and her name is Beth. That's about it. Right, you can see the artwork now. So I'll let you go with that. Go on.
Okay, so we have a woman. I'm assuming it's Beth in the middle of a road. It looks like there's a lot going on. There's police cars, there's smoke, there's traffic, and she's right in the middle of it. She looks a little bit weary, but also like she's laughing. So it's a bit sinister, really.
A bit Mona Lisa.
It's a little bit Mona Lisa, yeah. And it almost looks like a watercolor effect. So it's a prominent image, but around the edges, it's like it blends off into splatters of paint and color. There's little bits of pink amongst it. This is a black and white shot with hints of pink. And again, buildings and skyscrapers and city stuff in the background. She's just walking through the middle of the street in a black dress. And yeah, she's got a Mona Lisa situation going on. So yeah, it's different. I have no idea what I'm going to hear with this. This could either be some real alternative stuff, or this could give me modern day Alanis Morissette. I don't know what we're going to hear.
Well, I'm just looking at the thumbnail, which is her picture. So she looks quite cute. She's got pink trousers on.
And she's playing a guitar, a bass guitar.
A bit big for her, maybe. It's quite big guitar.
She's giving me kind of like 70s boho chic style.
Yeah. She's from Miami in Florida, and to support this release, you can go to Beth Gladen, which is spelled BethGladen, and it's at .bandcamp.com. The name of the track that I have selected today is Rebirth, RE-birth, BIRTH, the radio mix by Beth. Anything else we need to say about that? No, I think apart from I don't like the Bandcamp page because it's got white banners.
Yes, and for those of you who may be new to the show, anyone that has a Bandcamp page that's all white with no banners or no artsy stuff going on, Cole's going to pick it apart. It's too plain for him. So disclaimer.
What does tags adult alternative mean? Sounds a bit porny. Some alternative. What's that?
Well, yeah. I mean, adult always makes you think, XXX rated something or another. Well, who knows, isn't it? So, disclaimer, guys, we might hear something that you put on your late night playlist.
Beth, you've got me an email. If you're listening to the show, let me know what that means. Adult alternative. Is it adult alternative electronic, or is it adult alternative?
It's adult alternative.
Space.
Then electronic, chill out, pop rock, indie, and Miami. So, yeah, Beth, I hope you listen in and let us know, because that might be a new tag that we need to use once or twice.
It might be a hashtag in it soon, adult alternative. Right, okay. No, we like the artwork. Yes. We don't like the Bandcamp page, but let's see if we like the track.
Let's listen to it. Let's go.
This is Beth Gladen.
Rebirth Radio Mix.
Okay. We are back in the house. My name's Cybertronix. This is episode 57 of the Bandcamp Hour, the home of synthwave, all of the other umbrella genres that come under synthwave, electronic music and alternative electronic music. This show is brought to you by Spectrum On Air and Retro Synth Radio. It airs every Tuesday on Retro Synth Radio at 6 and 12 CET and millions of times during the week on Spectrum On Air. You'll go to their schedule. You can find it there. Just want to take this moment to talk about an offer that we have through Daily Playlists, which is a place where you can submit your music to Spotify playlists. They have standard submissions, which you get free every month, or you can also have premium submissions, which you paid for and get guaranteed feedback. If you would like 20% off your first month of pro subscription, use the code RETROREVERB20. That's RETROREVERB20, the number, and put that in the checkout as you go out. And I think you'll find that may help you boost your releases. It certainly helps me support my artists. I'm a big fan of Daily Playlists, so go over there and check them out. Right. Mayah, Pants on Fire. What did you think? What did you think of that one?
What did I think? I like that she does a lot of wispy, airy vocals. I did find it quite repetitive, though.
Okay.
I did find it quite repetitive. I like that there's clearly a use of live instruments.
Was it an oboe or something?
Sounded like a trumpet to me.
I loved it, whatever it was.
It was definitely wind instrument.
I liked it.
Yeah, to me, but I'm not gonna lie. You know, I don't lie. It did sound a little bit repetitive in places.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It had a drum and bass percussion to it, like but
slightly slower BPM.
Yeah, it was like intelligent drum and bass.
Maybe that's what she meant by the adult tag.
I don't know.
Although, side note, shout out to Craig Packman who's in the chat and to Iron Milan.
Craigie boy!
James, aka Iron Milan, he said it did sound like the other type of adult entertainment. So
thank you, Iron Milan.
Maybe he's referring to the oboes. And
I like this. I'm not in the chat. I should be in the chat. I let Maya deal with that because I can barely push the buttons here. Right, okay. Personally, I hear what you're saying. The track could have had, because it had that sort of intelligent drum and bass thing. I felt like it did have a space for a drop. I really liked her vocals.
Yeah, me too. They're definitely different.
I like that sort of airy, whispery sound. It kind of was melancholic, dark a little bit. I like the instruments that went with the vocals.
Yeah.
In comparison to the Bandcamp page, I really like the song.
No, I feel you on that. Yeah, I think for me, like, the vocal was kind of like reminiscent of Enya, Bjork, that kind of alternativeness, but with her own style.
I'm going to say it was better than Bjork. I don't like Bjork.
Well, I'm not a huge fan of Bjork, but the fact that it was different and it had that alternative edge to it, I do agree with you. Like, the drums could have dropped and maybe kicked back in double speed, almost with like a jungle kind of effect to it.
Definitely. There was definitely
room for some. Yeah. So, Beth, if you're listening, I know that was, what was it, the radio edit? Yep. So if you do a remix, maybe do a jungle version or something with a little bit more speed
maybe
a
bit more powerful bass line as well. You could have got a stronger bass line in that track. You would have elevated it slightly. I think, but the instrumental side and the vocal side of it was super strong.
For real. And do you know what? Like I say, you get extra brownie points from me personally because you've used some live instruments in that. I can hear them. It's not all VSTs. So shouts out to you because we appreciate the real musicians over here. And this show is,
if anything, it is about playing songs that are slightly different. We don't just stick to those mainstream ones. So thank you, Beth, for that. I personally really enjoyed it, and I'm sure the listeners did too. And I look forward to hearing some more of your stuff in the future. So please do make sure you send that to me or Maya. By the way, Maya, I'll let you pitch your own playlist here. Go on, Maya.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, as you guys know, I also curate playlists over many genres, but mostly on the synthwave side. You can submit to me via daily playlists, as Cole said earlier. If you follow me on any of the socials, drop into my link tree. You can go straight that way, or type in synth pop or melodic synth. Those are my two biggest playlists. So if you're instrumental synth, melodic synth, if you're vocal synth pop. And I look forward to hearing your stuff.
Cool. Thanks for that. And we are just Retro Reverb Records. You can find us basically anywhere. Just type in Retro Reverb Records and we're there. Right. Okay.
Right.
Or if you go to social media, go to our link tree and then follow the link tree. You can find Groover or daily playlists to submit to. All right, let's keep it on a slightly different vibe while we can, because we've got more synthwavy stuff.
We've got some, yeah, we do, yeah.
I want to get to La Avenue or however it's said soon, because that's
La Avenue, yeah. Oh, I love him. He's so
But
good.
let's go to this dude, right? I'm thinking of not taking YouTube submissions anymore because of that video.
It is annoying when it's the ads and the autoplays, but yeah. Is this one of the SoundCloud ones?
Yeah, this is Neverland by Martin O.
And that's literally his name, Martin O.
Yeah, I'm rinsing everyone today. Why have oh, for God's sakes, I don't have it.
Do you want me to send you the link?
No, I mean, I know I've got the link. I don't have the image. That's what's getting on my nerves. Right, you talk about what you can see while I try.
Okie dokie. Right, so the image. It is, I assume, Martin in a sunshine yellow shirt with a white tee, looking off into the distance romantically at I don't know what. And it's on top of what looks like pixelated sea waves. There's a red palm tree with a winky face drawn into it. And it looks like what's supposed to be deck chairs. So you've got the yellow and cream stripe and an orange and cream stripe block behind him. Very beachy. And the text says, Martin, with an exclamation mark. Better Place is the name of the album. And the track itself is Neverland.
All right.
And he's got in parentheses, private pre-save. So we'll see what that means.
That was very good. I haven't had time to edit the size of this, but there you go.
Yeah, so for those of you on the Mixcloud, on the YouTube, you see what I mean when you're looking at the artwork.
Yeah. So what are you expecting from this then, from that artwork? Because
well, if I'm just going off the artwork, I'm thinking electric Beachy Boys kind of vibe, some sort of beachiness, summery chill wave type situation. But with the song Neverland as the title, I have no idea. He could be another dude that does artwork that doesn't match the sound. I don't know. And disclaimer for those of you listening, when Cole and I come up with the tracks that we're going to play, I purposely don't play them until we're live. So I have no idea what we're about to hear.
Yeah, I mean, I don't listen to Mayah's and she doesn't listen to mine. Obviously, we listen to the ones that we select. But yeah, that's correct. Right, let's get into Neverland by Martin O.
Let's do it.
Feel like an animal, locked in a cage at night. Getting down, and I can't get up. No chance of breaking out. Cold like a criminal. You threw away the key, running round and you couldn't escape. Can't see a way out. Some say what come back in the road. Wanna see the sunshine on the floor. Just takes out about all we have. Knowing really
Right. Big question, Maya.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the color yellow?
Oh, yellow. Yeah. In what sense?
Call
To
me
wear it?
yellow mellow. That's
Call
right.
me mellow yellow.
No, what does it? How does it make you feel, man? What look at that yellow.
Yellow is an uplifting color. It is like you can't like you'd be a psycho to look at yellow and get angry. Like it's not. It's not.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna contradict you slightly.
Oh,
Yellow,
here you go.
it is the color of the sun and the sand, and blah blah blah.
It's not
Actually,
an angry color.
It's an anxious color, though. Yellow causes anxious. And do you know how I know that? Because they use it in films to cause. When they use coloring, it's always yellow that is anxiety.
Do you think that's because it's quite sharp? It's a striking color. Like it's not exactly a dull tone, is it? It's loud.
No, I mean I know what you mean. You think of spring. I personally think of yellow for spring, but apparently it's green here in Italy. I don't know why. Was doing my homework with my daughter and got the question wrong.
See, for me, it's like yellow or pink because of tree blossoms and daffodils and
flowers and stuff and sun
and stuff and buttercups in the grass
and Easter eggs and the bunny and all those things. They're all yellow. Anyway,
yeah. Anywho, by the way, Future Analogue's in the building, so shout out to you.
Yeah, you missed your song, man.
Yeah, we opened with you, friend. But
we played Bunny X. We loved it.
We love that track, but we thank you for coming in and sharing the love.
Thanks for being here. Big shout out to
He's in
everyone
the chat giving us a lot of interesting texts that I shall read shortly. That song,
good.
Martin. Oh, what a wonderful song.
You were buzzing to that tune, though, weren't you? You were.
I
You were vibing. People, you can watch us vibing over on Mixcloud and YouTube. We were checking out.
I knew. Do you know what? It gave me beachy vibes from the cover. The cover matches the track, I have to say. This gave me in the car, window down, hair blowing, driving to the beach vibes. That's what I got.
I'm with you 100%. Artwork matches the song. Good vocals on the song.
Really good vocals. Nice. Again, it sounded like a live bass to me, which I liked. Nice instrumental.
Let me just go over to the Groove Dogs for 1 second. And I will give you some more information. You keep talking about how much we loved it. Go on.
Yeah, it's a sunny song. I like his voice. Nice production. Great track. And Martin, I don't know how long you've been around. I'm late to your party, but I shall be taking a further listen at more of your music, mate. I was enjoying that. And I'll try and find you in the Bandcamp. I did find you in the socials, but if you got Bandcamp, that is one I would purchase. So
he's on Spotify.
Okay.
You can find him there. He is French-Spanish origin.
Okay. That's interesting. The song has quite a sort of California vibe about it.
Here it says, stop everything, take a breath, press play. From the very first beat, Martin, I'm going to call him like that, seeps into a whirlwind of shimmering electro pop, where every track is a burst of light into the everyday. Dance, escape, and feel alive. It's definitely got that vibe, hasn't it? Dance, escape, feel alive. The artist has made pure joy his music manifesto. So he's a happy dude, man.
Yeah, I like that, Martin. Like for me, if a song makes me tap my foot or move, or if I get that stank face, it's a great track. Just saying. And
something called Better Place coming soon. That sounds positive. Well, so
yeah. So Martin, appreciate you, friend. We look forward to hearing more from you.
Send some more over to the label, Martin, please. Thank you, darling. Yes. Right.
What is that voice?
I don't know. It's hello, darling. What? Yes.
Darling.
That. Okay. Oh, darling. Yeah, it's wonderful to see you. Are you watching The White Lotus season 3?
I ain't watched season 1, let alone season 3.
No. See, now talking about yellow and anxiety, season 3, White Lotus, you'll get what I'm talking about. You need to watch. By the way, that is top TV. You've got to go and see that. Very good.
I shall try and find time to watch TV. You know, I haven't really watched TV much in about the last 10 years.
Yeah, well, I was going to say British TV is rubbish, but it's way better than Italian TV. So There we go.
Oh, that's saying something. 'cause
There's another thing you should
is
watch called The
rubbish.
Adolescents. That's British. That's really good. Watch that. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Let's right. Okay. Let's
Who's
go back.
next? Let's listen to some songs.
Let's go back towards where we feel at home. Sure, let's do
Synthwave.
Yeah, I'm going to go to MTTM next.
One of your guys, one of the
our
retro
guys.
reverb
The
guys.
reason I'm doing that is because they've got a release on Tuesday, which I hate doing. I'm doing a Tuesday, Saturday release. Everyone, I hate it. I want to only do one release a week because I think it's fair to the artist. But we're doing 2 this week because needs must. Needs must. It's not their fault, but it had to happen. Right. Okay. But in general, we're a 1 release a week label. That's how we flow. 52 releases a year. Right. Okay. Tags are electronic, electro, new wave, post-pop, synth wave, synth pop, and Berlin. They're based out in Berlin, but they are South American in origin. Do you want to read the description for me? I don't think we're going to do the artwork because we've done this artwork.
No, we did the artwork
times.
on a previous episode when we interviewed the guys. So, Meet Me at the End is about the experience of reconnecting with oneself and searching for identity. It explores hardship, transformation, and loss with lyrics that express feeling lost but determined to find meaning again. The call to meet me at the end, the place where I'm supposed to be, symbolizes the moment of coming back to yourself. With melancholic yet resolute tones, the song captures the process of rediscovering who you are.
Right, there's the artwork, just in case anyone wants to see it. There you go. Right,
Yes.
okay.
This came out literally on the 16th, so you don't you don't get more.
No, it hasn't come out. This is it's pre-order. It's a VIP membership exclusive.
Oh, so that's okay because it says March 16th on the Bandcamp.
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to let me play. It's not.
Oh wow. Okay.
Because I know why. I know what I can do. No, I don't. That is annoying because I'm not actually logged into my own Bandcamp page, so I don't have access and I can't log in here. So what we're going to do is, while I think about how to sort that out,
we can go to another track in the meantime, maybe.
Yes, we're going to go to La Avenue, and I'm going to let you describe the artwork.
Okay, so La Avenue. Now the artwork is an arcade room. It's literally like a bank of old vintage arcade games, you know, the big tall box games, literally back to back next to each other. And the title of the album, I believe, is High Fidelity. We see Arcade Heaven. Those are the 2 texts I can read. High Fidelity and Arcade Heaven. And there's some Japanese texts. The color is sort of like a very dark, almost like a plum purple room. It looks like
purple.
Yeah, it's like a dark purple room, purple lighting, purple aesthetic. This doesn't look like any kind of AI image to me. This looks like a render image to me. So kudos to Jesse, aka La Avenue, for getting a decent cover.
Sorry, is that a Jesse can be a unisex name? Is that a boy or a girl?
It's a guy, and he's a Brit. So
yeah, I can see that bit.
So
I'm
shouts
assuming
out
the
to
purple is
Jesse.
his favourite colour because I'm looking at the thumbnail and it's a woman with a purple hat on, and then the sidebars are all purple as well.
Yeah, his a lot of his artwork features sort of 80s retro supermodel style women, and you know, very fashionable stuff. But Jesse's a British dude. So yeah, that's the cover art really. The text is in like a teal blue with his signature font, which is like a hand-drawn script, La Avenue.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that. So to go to this, it's La Avenue, which is LAVENUE.bandcamp.com, and we're going to play the track Arcade Heaven.
Yeah, and the tags are electronic, chill synth, dream wave, new retro wave, synth wave.
Yo, we're back in the house. This is episode 57 of the Bandcamp Hour, the show dedicated to supporting independent artists and those signed with labels too. Why not? Why not? That track was intriguing, I felt, because... Oh, I'm looping all of a sudden. Let's stop that. Right. Supporting independent artists. Oh, dear. Can you hear me looping?
Only a little bit. I think it's fixed itself.
Not for me. Anyway, I'm going to keep talking because... No, I am looping. Right, you go.
Okay, so I love that track. I first heard it yesterday and thought, oh, this is cool. What I love about Jesse's music is that he has such an interesting use of sounds. He picks really cool sound effects and sounds that go along with his music. So it has a very... Oh, I'm hearing echoes. I got a very sort of cinematic sound with that. It definitely gives me, as Future Analog said, shades of Enigma. I would agree. I'm hearing echoes. Oh, I'm distracted by the echoes. As Future Analog said, shades of Enigma. I would agree.
Right. Hello, everyone. Sorry, we're back there. We just had a little loop radio issue going on. Right. So let's just recap what we were saying there, because it did have shades of Enigma. I agree. I thought at the beginning it was just going to be your typical synthwave track, and then it started going all weird and funky and loads of different sounds. It's still doing that. Right. So let's just recap.
Oh, it's awkward.
It did have shades of Enigma. I agree. Right. Let's go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had shades of Enigma. And then it had like these little arcadey sounds coming in, blah, blah, blah. It was pretty funky, man. I enjoyed that a lot. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved his production. He's different. His music is very atmospheric, but not in that sort of wispy, dreamy kind of way. It gives you a vibe. Like, I could imagine that music being used in a film, in like a jungle scene, or in like a Tomb Raider type movie, or just really cool choice of sound effects along with the synths and along with that pulsating bass. I love it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. And he's been very successful, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Over the years.
Yeah, he's got a really strong aesthetic though. His visual stuff is always really crisp, really polished. His music doesn't sound like anyone else's. He definitely has carved out his own sound, which is hard to do in a retro scene. So yeah, shouts out to you, Jesse. I think you're awesome.
Yeah, nice. All right, so go over there. As always, if you have the means, support the artist. Leave comments on their tracks. They love that. Artists like to know what people think. And if once you've bought the track, you can then go to your collection. This is something I don't think people know. You can go into your collection and leave a comment, and it shows with the thumbnails and then the comments underneath. And that is a really good way to help support people, because it helps kick in the algorithm as well and gets them shown on like dailies and things like that when they see lots of thumbnails.
Yeah. And if you've picked up anybody's album EP, you can also choose what your favorite track is. So if somebody's browsing this artist for the first time, it might give them an idea of what to check out if they haven't heard of them. So yeah, the comments are cool, and selecting your favorite track of an album is always fun. So do that.
Okay. All right. You can see the artwork that I've selected now here in the background. I'll do this one if it's all right.
Yeah.
This is by Renz Wild. Wild is spelled Wilde, and Renz is Renz. They are from Canada as well, Vancouver, British Columbia. The artwork is basically what looks to me like a 70s style sports car. And it's got a spoiler on the back of the car, and it's kind of sort of black and yellow and green, and it's like got these lights that look like they're sort of reflecting off the paintwork. In the background there it's just a city. The city's kind of dark blue, and it looks like there's a sun in the background, and that's sort of casting this sort of red glow over most of the city. And then on the top left-hand corner is the Renz Wild logo, which is that chrome fade, synthwave chrome fade thing that everyone uses. I don't like the logo on the artwork. I think it sticks out like a sore thumb. One, it's too big. And two, it's completely in contrast with the sort of cartoony style artwork that's going on there. What do you think?
I like the logo a lot.
Oh, I don't just like the logo. I don't like it on the artwork.
Yeah, I mean, I also like the artwork, but I kind of agree. It's a very bold and striking logo, and your eye naturally gravitates to the logo and away from the cover art. I think, and this might sound a bit controversial, but I think what can help some artists is if they have 2 or 3 logos that they swap out. So if you have got quite a striking artwork and you just have a basic type font that you use on that sort of thing, and then if you have more of a plain artwork, you can use these bold graphic logos, but you don't want to take away from the artwork in any way if you're trying to showcase something specific. And this does not, this looks like something that's been painted by someone. I don't think this is I don't think this is AI. So with that in mind, you probably, I don't know, maybe if the logo was a bit smaller, maybe if it had a black shadow behind it, perhaps that could help. But I think it's also because the colouring is different to the colouring of the main artwork.
Because I think, like you're saying, it does look like a drawing. I think it might be an Aston Martin, the car, now I'm looking at it. It looks almost 70s, whereas the logo looks like Transformers.
It looks mid 80s, so you're like 10 to 15 years out style wise from the drawing or painting rather to the digital logo. But I like both, so I'm a bit torn. But I haven't heard this track, but it's just the artwork is giving me kind of Knight Rider TV theme vibes. So we'll see.
Right, I like the Bandcamp page. Now this is
you would, because it's pretty,
but it's interesting as well. Why don't you? I think that's very cool. I love that.
I like it a lot. So the Bandcamp, for those of you who can't see or haven't gone on to Renz Wild's Bandcamp, it is cool electric guitars. It looks like Fender Strat guitars across what looks like 5 or 6 ripped up photographs comprising the actual main image. So it's really cool effect. And then Wild Records has that same Fender in like a clip art effect with Wild Records in like a deep green into like a brown ombre, if you will. So it's very 70s colors, greens, oranges, browns. It's a cool looking Bandcamp as well.
Yeah, it is.
I like it.
It says here in the bottom, and I'm just going to put myself the right way around. It says here in the bottom that if you like this, you might also like The Resistance by Replicant, Believer album by Lau. And that caught my attention because I just think that if you like this, I don't think you'll like Lau. I don't think there is a connection between the two. So I'm going to play a song today which is called Meltdown 67 Flashback, Right, so listen to it and then tell me if you think that would. You think to yourself, you listen to that and think, oh yeah, that is what Lao's like, and I think you'll see that there's a contrast between the two sounds.
You know what? One little thing that's bugging me, and you might agree, on his Bandcamp page, he has a different logo for Ren's World that probably would go better on this artwork.
Yeah, would.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, much better. Yeah, would. Yeah. There's a little description here. I'm going to read it. The year is 2025. Somewhere a 67th Barracuda fastback. Oh, it's a Barracuda.
Oh.
Feeds off into the raging inferno. They destroy the world. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stomping on a human face forever. George Orwell.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's graphic.
Yeah. So it's going to be dark. To support this, you can go to renswild.bandcamp.com, as I spelled earlier, RENZWILDE. Right, let's play the track and
let's do it.
See what people think. So I'm going to start, if that's all right with you, and say that the artwork matches the sound.
Oh, fully.
Full blown. We're in agreement.
It fully does. Yeah.
Full fat agreement. Right, cool. Next, super important question. Did you like the track?
I thought it was cool. It didn't blow me away. I think it was a bit repetitive in places.
Seems like a bit of a theme today, doesn't it?
Yeah, there is a theme. There's a lot of city style cover art and some repetitive vibes. Again, well produced, cool concept. I just wish it had taken a twist somewhere.
I quite like the bridge. I thought the bridge was the best bit of the track after the bridge. I did like that bit. But I know what you mean. I'm not like this.
Do you know what? I think if somebody had come and did like a shredded guitar solo on it or something just to take it somewhere, that would have done it for me. I think it just needed a little grit and grime on it, and I would have been like, yeah.
I agree. I'm down with that. I haven't got anything really to add, apart from I did enjoy the track though.
Yeah, I did too.
I felt like just the emotion of the track. I think that the description, the artwork, the feel of the track, it gave me that vibe. I think like he's been consistent there. The only two bits of criticism were the logo and then just a bit of a change of pace or something. I think he's tried to add a bit of change of pace after the bridge, but I think it needed a little bit of something.
Yeah, it's like
a little bit of something else.
Yeah, I don't know what. Like I say, that's why I think maybe like a shredded guitar would have just give it a bit of an edge, bit of a grit to it.
Yeah.
But I like what I heard. It just seemed a bit unfinished, maybe.
I have to say, right, on a different topic though, I went into Mixcloud, which was what caused that loop. So I can't have Mixcloud. It's really annoying. I can have it on my phone, maybe.
So it's only me who can talk in the chat.
Yeah, well, I'm going to find a way to get in there. But I saw Paul's joke, and I can't believe you haven't said it. The Shakespeare one is brilliant.
I wanted to say it. Would you like me to say it? Would you
go
like
on then?
me
Go on.
to say it?
We got 20 minutes to kill.
Historians have this week discovered what they think could very well be two original pencils that were used by William Shakespeare. They say that due to them being so badly chewed on at the ends, that they're unable to tell if they are to be or not to be.
I knew the punchline, so I'm just laughing politely.
Yeah,
It was good.
although I'm not sure if pencils were around back then. I'm sure it was ink and quill, but either way, good joke.
That is an interesting question, one that we do need to delve into. When were pencils invented?
Oh no, I've set him up.
I'm googling it. No, you Google it. Right. I'll set up the next one. I don't think anyone will be able to leave this show until they know when pencils were invented and what type was the first pencil.
Oh, the modern pencil with graphite encased in wood was invented in 1795 by Nicolas Jacques Comte, a scientist serving in the army of Napoleon Bonaparte. So yeah, 1795. I didn't know they were that old.
That's after Mr. Shakespeare, though, isn't it?
I think so.
Shakespeare was 15th or 16th, or both.
Now I'm gonna Google that. When was William Shakespeare?
16th, I'm gonna say.
Oh no, he was born 23rd of April, 1564, so it was after.
Yeah, but when did he die?
Oh, hang on. When did
he make it into the 16th?
1616.
Yes.
Wait, what? He died on his birthday.
Well, that's unlucky.
What? Yeah, he was born April 23rd and died April 23rd. Well, that's
I wonder
really unfortunate.
how often that happens. How many people are born and die on the same...
On their birthday. That's really unfortunate.
Bit of a bummer, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
how was your birthday? Awful. Died.
Isn't it? You come in the same day you go. Well...
that is a little known fact of William Shakespeare. We here on the Bandcamp Hour, we bring you all of the facts.
All the facts.
You don't know about
all
pencils.
Of the tracks, people. That's what we do. I mean, they say you learn something new every day. I learned about 3 things there, so there you go.
I feel smarter already. Right, okay, here we go. That was good. We've got 15 minutes and 2 tracks to get through. Come on, Carl.
Should we play Street Cleaner? That's another one we've been meaning to play.
No, I've got to do this one because it was an actual submission.
Okay.
This DJ Tisco.
Tisco. Okay, I know you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, we're going to play DJ Tisco, and then I don't know what the name of the song is. In fact, where is the song?
That's what I asked you earlier. If you remember, I didn't know which one it was because it's a SoundCloud link.
Yeah, and there's no song.
There's several songs, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's the most recent one, which is that cinematic dark techno one. I could be wrong.
Endless Summer is called.
Oh, okay. Where's that?
Is it in there?
I'm looking. If it is, it's old because I don't see it.
I can't play it because it's on. I'm not going to be able to load it up.
Sorry, Tisco. Maybe next week we'll fit you in, friend.
Yeah, we will. We'll have to come back to you because I need to be in Groover, which means I need to sign in, and I can't sign in on this browser because it's dedicated to Spectrum on Air.
So that maybe leaves us with a couple then. If you found that, if you found that MTTM one or Street Cleaner.
Yeah, let's do that. Street Cleaner.
Awesome.
Well, if it lets me, what is it doing?
It will. It's Bandcamp. Do you want the link?
No.
He's prepared, people.
I'm here. Street Cleaner. Right. Street Cleaner 3. I can't remember. I literally cannot remember what song I said we were going to play.
We could just pick one at random, or let me have a look.
Was this the one where we didn't like? I've done it again.
What's happened?
I'm just such a spaz.
No, you're not. You're fine. I'm trying to look at the. Oh, here we go. I think. Oh, here. Okay, I know what track it is from our old playlist. It was track 5. It was Konyawa Together.
Okay. Right.
Because we never quite got. Yeah, if you remember when we had all those technical issues and we couldn't play it, that was the track we were trying to play.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got to stop closing the window though, because it just deletes everything. Konyawa Together.
Yeah, track 5. Yeah.
Just talk about what we think about the page, because I can't read anything on it.
Okay, well, first and foremost, shouts out to him because the page is all kinds of awesome. So there's a video that looks like his own programmed platform computer game. So very 1980s Mario style graphic computer game, which is really cool. The album, again, shouts out to him for this. You can buy a booklet. You can buy a magazine which comes with the album. It's like really cool graphic art that looks like his cover art, which Cole, either you can describe that or I can describe that.
You do it. I'm doing something else.
Okay, so the cover art is almost like a RoboCop style cop. He is in like a sort of navy bluish black leather jacket. He's got a almost like a silver chromatic helmet, gold visor in the front, and he's in like a power stance, like he's about to take on the world. Another city backdrop. There looks like explosions and stuff going on behind him. Skyscrapers. There's some sort of demon character on a rooftop in the distance with the moon above. So imagine comic strip kind of drawing. Great cover. And Street Cleaner 3 is almost in like a Street Fighter 2 sort of font. Really cool cover art. I like it. Sort of purpley and it's very dark sort of cover art. So check that out. You can check him out on streetcleaner.bandcamp.com. The tags are 8-bit, electronic, crime wave, dark synth, game music, indie game, OST, outrun, retro, soundtrack, synthwave, VGM, and San Diego.
Thank you very much for that. My only criticism is that the red writing is really hard to read.
Yeah, on the Bandcamp, I would always advise guys, no matter how dark your cover art, don't go with these really like bright reds or greens.
Blood red he's gone for.
Yeah, blood red and neon greens. Those kind of texts are really hard to read.
All right, let's get into the track. All right, here we go.
Let's play it.
And that was banging. That was absolutely banging. You are listening to the Bandcamp Hour. This is episode 57. I'm here with Mayah Kamara. My name is Cybertronix, the owner of Retro Reverb Records, and this show is brought to you by Spectrum on Air and Retro Synth Radio. And we've got 7 minutes left of the show, Mayah. What did you quickly think of that one? I loved it.
Love the energy. I love that it makes you want to dance, but it could also be used as some sort of a video game song. Just great stuff. Love it.
Yeah, it was good. Very energetic. Enjoyable. Just
again,
enjoyable.
Another one for the workout playlist. You could easily do aerobics to that.
Okay, last one of the day, and we're going to say goodbye to everyone. Wish them a happy Sunday. What can you see in the artwork? That's Laser Punk, by the way.
I can see what looks like a soldier, like a very old medieval soldier. You know, the kind that are wearing full armor, and it's lots of pinks and purples, and he's ready for battle. It looks like he has a pickaxe in his hand, and he's ready to do some damage with it. That's what I can see.
So you think it's going to be happy, fun, love, joy?
No, I think he's going to destroy everything in his path. It's going to be quite dark.
All right, you can support this by going to laserpunk.bandcamp.com. That's LAZERPUNK .bandcamp.com. He's from Hungary in Budapest. Tags are electronic, bass house, cyberpunk, mid-tempo, funk, spelled PH, funk house, and Budapest. Right, let's listen to it.
Hey.
All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks as always for being supportive of the show. Don't forget you can check out my Friday night show on YouTube, which is called the Friday Night Bandcamp Review, where I have a little 20-minute show and play some of the releases from Friday night. As Maya said earlier on, you can go and check out her playlist and submit to her. Thank you very much, Maya, for being here with me once again and adding your expert opinion on tracks.
Always fun, friend. Always fun.
We look forward to seeing you next week for another show, and we're going to sign out with a track by Mayah. Everyone, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Peace!
You are listening to Spectrum.